guys, this is Rick at Tasty Guitar, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can use polyrhythms in your blues lead playing. A polyrhythm basically is two or more distinct rhythms played simultaneously against each other. All the examples in this lesson are going to be played over a backing track, which is kind of a triplet-based blues shuffle feel. So an example of a polyrhythm over this could be, say, 16th notes over that feel, or a group of 5 notes in a pattern that repeat, or even 7 notes. It's a really cool effect, and you definitely need it in your playing. Make sure you come by TastyGuitar.com to get the free tab on this lesson by subscribing on the bottom of the homepage, and read the description below for information about membership, where you get interactive Soundslice tab, backing tracks, feedback on your playing from me, a 6-month lesson plan, and so much more. Tune up and let's get started. Alright guys, this first example is really simple. All we're doing here is a descending pattern of 4 notes, and that is kind of where the polyrhythm comes in. It's a group of 4 notes kind of against the 3 feel of that shuffle groove. Now this is in triplet time, just straight A minor pentatonic. Going to start by bending the C note at the 8th fret on the high E string up very slightly, kind of like a quarter bend, down to the root, the G note at the 8th fret on the B string, followed by the E note at the 5th fret on the B string, and then that's it. And you're just going to repeat that group of notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And just repeat it. And the beautiful thing about this pattern is you can really just replace those 4 notes with any other 4-note pattern in your minor pentatonic or blues scale. I'll go ahead and demonstrate that now. How about sliding up here to the 9th fret, kind of working out of position 2 of minor pentatonic. Alright, in this next example, we now have a group of 5 notes that repeat. Okay, and you'll also notice at the end of this, I kind of turn it around a little bit differently so that we can get back to the beginning. But you could also just continually play that pattern indefinitely. Okay, this is starting by sliding into the 12th fret on the high E string there with my 2nd finger. Going to descend, go to the 11th fret, 10th fret, both with the index finger there, down to the 13th fret on the B string, followed by the root at the 10th fret, and that is the 5-note grouping. And then you're just going to repeat that. That is it. That is covering 2 measures, and then you're going to go back to the beginning and repeat it. Alright, I also really recommend that you practice this stuff with a metronome first, because it can be kind of difficult to tell where the 1 is with these polyrhythms sometimes. 2, 3, 4. 1. 1. 1. Alright, there's a couple different things going on in this example. First of all, we're now playing 16th notes over that triplet feel, and now this is a group of 6 descending notes, so that is the pattern. We're again starting this up at the 12th fret on the high E string, down to the 11th fret, pulling that off down to the 10th fret, down to the C note on the B string, pull that off to the root, and ending the pattern on the G note, the 12th fret on the G string, and that is the 6th note grouping. So again, it's this. And you can use either the 3rd or 4th finger on that C note there. That's the pattern. And then now you're just going to repeat it. And on this last one here, pull off the 12th to the 11th fret and then back to the beginning, and that creates a 2-bar pattern. But again, you could just play that 6th note grouping over and over again continuously. Here it is slowly with the metronome. 3, 4. Alright guys, in this final example we're back to triplets, but now we have a group of 7 notes. So it's a 7-note pattern that repeats. Okay, starting down here in minor pentatonic position 1, on the G note at the 8th fret on the B string, jumping down to the 7th fret on the D string. So that is the toughest part about this lick, is that string skipping there. Finishing out that pattern by going up to the 5th fret on the B string, the E note there, walking it down your blue note, your D note, your C, back down to your root of A there on the D string. So here is the 7-note pattern again. All equal notes. You're then going to repeat the pattern. And that is the point where it's going to start over.